Hello YouTube, welcome to the start of my channel. My absolute mess of a garage and project cars. So, figured I'd run you through what I have so far. Plenty of parts, BH45, stuff. Subaru heads, supercharged VG, that is the next project. Sitting back there. And plenty of piles of God knows what laying around here. So let's run you through the actual cars, the fun stuff. Alright, looking out of my garage, tell I like Corollas, oddball Nissans. This is my dream car, in very much not a dream state, but hopefully we'll fix that with you guys. And not a bad, I've already gone through this pretty well, not too bad, but leaks oil, still a stock V6, exterior's awful, say the least, and plenty of wiring issues to go along with it. Go figure, it's a Nissan. And moving on to the next Nissan, this is my current drift build. This is a 93 Infiniti J30. Same exact engine as that thing, a little more boring. I haven't done anything but just try and keep it running. S13 suspension, K-Sport coilovers, drift knuckles angle kit, random eBay arms on the back, garbage junk wheels. You'll see that a lot on this channel. Only downside, nice project for this. Yep, only one of those I own, and hate it. Alright, next thing. Well, let's see, Corollas. Yeah, while we're on the lowered cars. Corollas. This is my current drift car that eventually will be cleaned up and be a show car, but it works too good for now. Minus that the thing's got about 80 horsepower. Little carbureted thing, a lot of huck it and pray and full commit, but she works and she keeps working, so why not? And the long-term build, so it's actually my first car. I've had this thing 15, almost 20 years maybe at this point. She's in rough shape. She's been sitting for a long time on the back burner of projects. Chassis coming apart at the stitch welds from abusing it for so long, and yeah, needs a lot of chassis work. But here is my Swamp Water SR20 notch top, so we'll get into that as well. All these projects hopefully be documenting here. Alright, the next one is got a Corolla wagon. This one I'm actually building for my fiance. Old classic Domo head. I had this on a brown Corolla wagon I had in the past and saved it, and she wanted it. Kind of a older style, rusting out the hood. Very Volkswagen-ish, even though I've never had one. But hey, it's interesting. Here's the fun part. Another Nissan and a Toyota. Another VG at that. We have a lot of those. Another project. It's mounted in there, but she wants to run this thing on dirt, so we'll see how that goes. A lot of torque. Nothing interesting on the inside. Junk eBay seats. But 5-lug rear axle under that thing. And yes, it is actually mounted. It's a first-gen Hilux axle. Alright, so now we move on to the lifted projects. Not that many, we use them as dailies for the most part. This is my fiance's Subaru. Normally don't like Subarus. Well, they're alright. Just this thing's got a sore spot. She loves it. so I continue to work on it, but it's probably had the most amount of work I've had to do to it out of anything, between it continuing to break and it being her daily, so it always having to work. Next up is my daily, fun yellow, but probably not going to see that one. It's just a get around town. And then this is probably going to be the first project. Yep, Old Faithful. She's got some interesting stuff. I'll go into it here soon, but that's where that supercharged engine's going to go. She needs some love. She still works, runs and drives fine. I'll probably get a video of a test drive of it before we rip it apart, but yeah, she's rough. So on that note, I think we're gonna end it before my neighbors think I'm too much of a lunatic talking to myself into my phone. That's an overview of my projects, aka my junk collection, and we're gonna build some stuff, but it's still gonna be junk, don't get me wrong, but it'll be working junk, so there's that. Follow along if you want to see more, and thanks.